What's up, guys? I'm back once again this week for another set of work at home jobs. The first work at home job I get here is for Transcom. It's for customer service and technical support. And let's see if I can find out a little bit more. They have what they have to offer here. They have paid time off. It's a fully remote position. You have full benefits, 401k. Down here you can read the requirements. Let's see, you have to be at least 18 with a high school diploma or a GED. Here are the states that they're hiring in. You have to be able to work a minimum of 32 hours to 40 hours a week. Let's see here, they have the home office requirements. And if you want to get started, you can fill this out, your full name, your email address, and your resume. And if I was you, I would put my resume here. It's optional, but it could be better if it's some type of form filler on into the whole application process. But most of the time, if you fill out an application with Transcom, it's a pretty straightforward process, and they go kind of quick when they're hiring people, so just keep a lookout on your inbox. The next work at home job I got is for VIP Desk Connect. They have all the different places that they're currently hiring, so you can read over this. It's for elite customer service representative. You can click here to apply. They have FAQs over to this side, the description, the responsibility, the requirements, preferred qualifications. When they have preferred qualifications, this is not something that you need, but something that they prefer. They have that the training starts on September the 7th from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So just make sure if you don't stay in the Eastern Time Zone, you just convert that to your time. You can see the office requirements here, and if it's something that you feel like that you want to try, you can click here to apply. The next work at home job is for a virtual travel consultant. It is a work at home position. You can click here to apply. You're working for American Express. It's 24 hours a day. They say if you live within 35 miles of one of our TLS service centers in Phoenix, Arizona, or either Sunrise, Florida, you may be able to work in or at a service center. Let's see. And they give you a little bit more here. And you can click apply if you feel like you want to apply here. Now, I'm not sure for these first three positions how much an hour that they're, actually start hiring people at, but I'll try to look around, and if I find that out, I'll put it in the description box, or I'll pin a comment down in the comment section. Next to the last job here is, let's see if I say this right, Yardi Matrix rent survey. Now, I think that they do, here you go, the compensation is $6 per hour, 50 cents for each survey marked as done, 30 cents for each additional survey marked as wrong number, 20 additional cents is if you're marked as part done. And then they have, you can read on here if you want to read on here. I just don't want to keep going on and on when you guys can be trying to apply to each one of the jobs. They have the employment status. You would be basically a temp. Well, I said here where I state you will be a temp worker. This is only a temp position, but they do hire for different seasons, so it's something that you can do back to back. And if you're kind of good at what you do, and it's $6 an hour and 50 cents for each survey mark that's done, and you do so many, you could make a good amount per hour. So if it's just something that you want to do on the side, and they do allow background noise. So with most jobs like customer service or tech support or something like that, you can't have any background noise. But this is one of those jobs that you can have background noise. It's just as long as you can hear the person, what they're saying to you, that's completely fine. And so, yeah, if you want to apply to them, you have to send your resume to this email. The last job here is Modsquad. Now, Modsquad can be a very, how do I say this? A very good company, but they are the kind of company that you're working for them, but you're working for another company through them, put it like that. I've worked for them for a while, but the assignments are as long as the client is there, and as long as the client needs help or something like that, needs workers, that's what they're there for. And let's see, most of their jobs start between $9 to $10 an hour. I won't say some won't be higher. I did see maybe a few, not that many, that was $12 an hour, but don't quote me on that, because most of the time the positions that I went in for, they start you off between $9 and $10 an hour. And if you want to apply here, you can apply with Indeed or click here to begin. And I will see you guys in another working on video. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.